Okay, so before I start this video, I do want to give like a disclaimer to anyone in general who is uncomfortable with the word penis, uncomfortable with the word sex, anything that might be a little bit too much for you, because this video may not be for you. I'm just giving out to those girls who are out there actually thinking about having sex. You know, there's her thoughts, they're thinking about it with that special someone, hopefully that they're special, and just like advice and, you know, and a little bit of my experience and some questions out there and things you should know before you have sex. So if those words just make you like giggly, you should probably go and like click out this video and watch something else, because this video maybe not be for you. It's probably a bit too much for you, I don't know, but like I do want a disclaimer on that. Okay, I've said that, let's just go ahead and get started with this video, you guys. So thing of advice I would want to who's about to have sex, I would say please wear a condom. I mean, that's just like in general, I feel like a lot of girls would know, but I mean, believe it or not, there are girls out there and boys who probably are not familiar with wearing a condom, and you should really use it. It will protect you from catching any diseases, any HIVs and STDs and all that stuff. It's really, really important. So if you're about to, and let's say the other person doesn't want to because it feels better not to wear a condom, then, and it makes you feel uncomfortable, you should really talk to that person saying like, hey, I'm not really comfortable with this, can you please put a condom on? If they don't have one, it's always good for like not just the boy to be carrying around condoms, it's good for the girl too. But if you were like me at a young age, you know, and you're scared that your mother or sisters would ever find that, and you were so scared that you might be like in huge amount of trouble, I would say at least hide it. Put it in your bag, like one of your little purses, you know, just hide it somewhere there, somewhere they probably wouldn't expect it, because if you put it like somewhere out in the open, obviously someone's gonna see and someone will catch you. And if you share clothes with your sister, don't put it in the clothes area, because like if they're looking like, hey, have you seen this one shirt, and let's say you put it in the drawer and she sees a condom, and if she's not okay with the things you're about to do and you might get in trouble, you might want to hide it somewhere else. So please always wear protection. It's really important. You don't want to catch anything. People will lie saying that they're virgins and they're really not. You know, you never know who you're gonna sleep with. They might say they've only slept with 2 people, which could be like a complete lie. They might be sleeping with 12 or more girls or boys out there, and it's insane. So please wear protection, protect yourselves, okay? Also, and if you do talk to the person and they still don't want to wear a condom, I think it'd be best for you to walk away, leave, call someone, catch a ride, call a taxi if you have the extra money, I don't know, but just leave that little scene, or just don't even have sex at all, because the guy doesn't want to put on a condom for you, then you know he's not thinking about you, he's thinking about himself. So if a guy's not willing to put on a condom to make you feel better, then that shows a lot for a person. Just, you get me, guys? Like, if he doesn't put on a condom for you, then it just really shows that he's just thinking about himself in general. So leave that guy. It just shows character about a person. If the guy at least puts a condom on, then you know that's good. He's thinking about you and him. And your first time is not going to be the best, okay? Your first time, please don't put too much expectations. I know there's guys out there who watch porn and they have like this big like little fantasy and their big like expectations. That doesn't always go down unless you're sleeping with someone who's had more experience than you. Then maybe it might be pretty good, maybe it might be all right. But if you guys are birth virgins, like for example like me and Casey, it did not go well. It was really awkward. It was like a bit intense, you know, we didn't know what we were doing. He thought he was in, he wasn't in. And you guys could probably watch that video of me telling my story about that for my first experience of how I lost my V card. I'll put the link down below in the description box and you guys can totally watch it. It's pretty good. I would think my video went really alright. But yeah, so if you're more curious about that, you guys can go and click in the description box for that. Your first time's not gonna be the best. It's not, okay? And don't feel embarrassed either if you feel like you didn't do something right, or you felt like, oh man, I should have done this more. I mean, it's your first time, okay? Just relax, try to enjoy it. There's no pressure. Hopefully you're not going in any pressure. If you feel pressure to have sex, talk to the guy. Please. or girl, whoever, just let them know that you're just not ready for it, because that's the last thing you want to go and do, is to have sex with someone and you're not ready. You probably said like you're totally down for it, and then once it happens you might freak out because it's actually happening. It might feel like, oh my god, you know what you're gonna do in your head, you know what you're gonna do when you get to his place or her place, and then once it happens you like freak out. And it's okay to freak out. Just say maybe next time, maybe another time. Yeah, just let them know. Communication is key. Just in general, communication is really key. And you feel like, oh, it went so bad, it's okay. It's okay. You're not the only one. My first time was bad too. Okay, it really was. Not even a full 5 minutes. Like I said, you can watch it in the description box about my first time. So, pain. You will feel pain. There's no way to avoid it. I would just say, to make it least painful would be, make sure you're like wet enough, make sure like you're turned on enough so that way you're wet, and it makes it easier for the penis to go inside you. Because if let's say you're dry, he's just gonna go in there and it's gonna be painful. It's gonna hurt so much worse. And if you're not wet enough and you don't know why, you could always try lube. I've never tried lube. Yeah, I've never tried lube. I know condoms already have like a special lube to it. That's what makes it like wet, and there's oil in there. It just makes it easier for like the condom to go slide in there, you know? So yeah, just make sure you're really wet. If you don't know what that means, like being like wet, it's just like you're turned on enough, okay? And that's what makes your vagina like open up more, which I don't understand, because I know there's guys that would be like saying rude comments, saying stuff like, yeah, her vagina was so open, you know, she was already a hoe. That doesn't mean you're a hoe, okay? Whenever you turn on like a girl, like the vagina will open up more and then it would go in, okay? And if it was too tight, that probably means that the girl's vagina wasn't wet enough and you basically went in there kind of dry, okay? But yeah, so I just want to put that out there, because I know there's guys out there who think they know everything. I swear they do, and that's what makes them boys, because they think they know everything but they don't. So yeah, so make sure you're wet enough, that way it makes it easier to go in there and it'll be less painful. And it should be feeling a good pain. Your first few times when you have sex isn't gonna be like a good feeling of sex. I mean, at least not with me. It just really hurt. After that, like after the second or third time, I actually started feeling like pleasure in the sex, okay? If that makes sense for anyone, like it started to feel it. People like pop their cherries by, is there another word for that? Like, I don't know why, I'm sorry if there's a word for that. It's just, people bleed after they have sex, and that's not always true. Okay, so bleeding after you have sex, guys, I want to say you should be bleeding after you have sex, but I mean, that's not always true. People can bleed, pop their cherry whenever they do gymnastics, riding a bike, doing cartwheels, and running in general. Like, it's true, okay? So don't be alarmed if you don't bleed. And if you do bleed, don't freak out. It doesn't mean you started your period. It just means like, your cherry popped, and it just basically, I guess, like kind of like claims you're now not a virgin anymore. I don't know, it's just that little flag, like, you're not a virgin anymore, I guess. It's just completely normal. And there's questions I've had, like, when are you ready to have sex? Now, I've had discussions like on Instagram with random girls, and school, or people I've worked with. When you are ready, you are ready. There's no like age to it. Just because you're 18 doesn't mean you can go ahead and have sex. Just because you turn 16 doesn't mean you should go and be like such a, like, I don't know, like a hoe and then start experimenting things. I mean, you can if you want, but like, don't force yourself to go and have sex, because like when you're ready, you are ready, okay? And don't take advantage of your age, or like, I mean, you could be like 20 years old and older and you still be a virgin, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can be married and you still haven't had sex. There's nothing wrong with that. Even though people will be more likely to expect that you should already have sex because you're married, like there's nothing wrong with that. When you're ready, you are ready, and yeah, you'll know when you're ready. It's like you know what's going to happen, you know, you have your mind made up, you know what you're going to do, and you're prepared and your body's ready for it. It's just you. It's all like up to you and your mind and your soul, and you're ready when you're ready. Like there's nothing else to say. Like there's no age. There's really nothing up to it. Just because you have a first boyfriend doesn't mean you're gonna have sex with them. Just because you've dated like 10 guys and you still haven't had sex doesn't mean you should go ahead and make yourself want to have sex. You get me? It's like, when you're ready, you're ready. I know I probably repeated that like so many times, but when you are ready, you are ready. Who should you lose your virginity to? Okay. Now, I've actually had some questions about this, like probably 2 times. Now, who you should lose your virginity is up to you. I can't say like, oh, you know, lose it to your best friend or your loyal boyfriend or a boyfriend you dated for a long time, because I mean, like, it does relate to back to when you're ready type of deal. I personally would say whoever you feel the most comfortable, because this will be your first time. And you gotta remember, I think you should also think about, like, let's say you got older and then you and your girlfriends or your guy friends all talk about like, hey, who'd you lose it to, you know? I feel like you would want to be proud on who you say you lost it to. Like if that were happening to me and Casey, and like, let's say in the next 10 years something happens between me and him, let's say like and I slept with a couple of guys, you know, and they said, who's your first person you slept with? And I'll be like, Casey, and I'd be like happy about it. Even if me and Casey did like end up in bad terms, I could always be like happy about it and feel comfortable about it, because he was my best friend, we dated for such a long time, and he was actually a really great guy. So I wouldn't be ashamed to say like, that's who I lost it to, because whoever you lose it to is going to be someone hopefully special, also be basically a memory of your life, and it'll be a big important, like a big deal in your life, because like that's something you first did. That is who you first did with, just like riding a bike. Who taught you how to ride your bike? Your mom or your dad, you know? And it's just like you get older and you do something special with a person. So yeah, let's say you just had sex and you have no idea how you feel about it. It's nothing wrong with that. I remember when I had sex and I went home and I was just thinking like, what did I do? Okay, like I was just like and it made me feel like I made a mistake. But over time, like, I don't think I made a mistake. The only thing it was is just I was too young and I wasn't ready. I really wasn't ready, and I feel like I made myself think I was ready, because I guess because I had friends, you know, and they were like losing their virginities. Well, not really losing their virginities. I feel like I had some friends that were already doing it. It made me think like I should do it too. Okay guys, so that's it. That's it for my video. I hope this helps out to someone who wants to kind of reach out. If you do want to reach out to me, go ahead. You can message me at Anna_beauty18. That's my Instagram. You can message me on there. More than likely, I'll text you back whenever I have the time, because I am busy. I do work, and then I also have my dogs and all my other stuff I have to do in my own time. So I may not be responding ASAP, but I will respond to you. I'll try my best to respond to you as fast as I can. But I can't promise you it'll be like in a minute. Yeah, I really want to make this video because like when I was younger, guys, I never had a sex talk. I really didn't. And this isn't really like a sex talk video, but I feel like it kind of helps to like those younger girls out there, because I never had a sex talk. I don't know why. I still don't know why till this day. I don't want to ask my mom about it. And I'm almost like 20. It's just like one of those things that's like, no, I'm just not gonna ask her that. So yeah, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. I love you beauties. You guys mean so much to me. We just hit 8K recently. Means a lot. It really means a lot. I can't wait till like when I blow up, when my channel blows up, I can do like give my fans back, kind of like the Ace family. Like the Ace family, I like seriously look up to them, especially whenever they give back to people, to their fans, especially like their Christmas time. That's crazy. Like in their Christmas times, they did like, they vlogged for 30 days, and each time at the end of the video they gave out a shout out, and not just a shout out, but it was like letting the winner know that they just received $100, and that's pretty crazy. And I want to do that, you guys. I really do. So if you guys can help me, I can promise that I will give like $100 back to people one day. Hopefully when my YouTube channel blows up and everything goes well, and like I already bought my house and everything, and then I can finally give out people back. Oh yeah, so I love you guys. Please use protection. Please wear protection. Okay, safety first. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.